guys, I'm back. I don't know if any of you even watch my channel anymore. I've been gone for a while. I think it's been 2 years since I've done an update. Oh, I don't know what that is. I'm in the girls' bedroom right now, because this is the only place with the best light, and we're losing light because it's 5 o'clock and about to get dark because it's winter. I always mess with my hair, and I said I wouldn't do it. Okay, I'm done. And my doggies are, I don't know. Anyway, so I have a surprise. I am pregnant with baby number 3. Yes, I really thought that I was done after 2. I wanted to be done. I actually had gone through so much. Sorry, I got a notification. As far as like my uterus and lady stuff goes. So for a couple years, I had been on the Nexplanon, which is that implant in your arm. It's like a little bar. It's like, it's like rubbery. It's like that long, and they insert it into your arm, and that's your birth control, and it's good for 3 years, and you just replace it every 3 years. Well, I had been on that for 6 years, so pretty much, well, actually like five, because I went through 2 of them, but I didn't go a full 3 years with the last one. And it worked great the first 3 years. I didn't have periods. Like I would have a little bit of spotting every month, and that was it. So I loved it. I was like, yes, I finally found a birth control that doesn't screw me up. Other birth controls, I was just bleed nonstop, and they would make me gain weight and just all this stuff. And I hate birth control. So anyway, went through my 3 years, got my next one, and when I got on that second one, that's when things kind of went bad. So I started bleeding very heavily, and I would bleed for months on end. I would get a break for like 2 days with no bleeding, and then it would start again, and it was just, I would go through a box of tampons in a week, and that's a lot of tampons. That's like 40 tampons. I would bleed through those in less than an hour. I mean, it was heavy. It was, sorry, TMI, but I have to explain this to get to how I got pregnant. I mean, we know how I got pregnant, but it's kind of a miracle. Anyway, and so, I had so much I went to the doctor so many times, and just pretty much nothing was done for me. They would put me on a low dose progesterone along with this, and like that would make me so angry. Like I wanted to literally kill people. I would go from happy to total bitch in like 6 seconds. I mean, I was like, I can't do this. This is why I hate birth control. Then they did some scans because I would have so much pressure in my gut. Stop it. So they did some ultrasounds and found some masses, like a 4-centimeter mass, and a couple of other ones. So I had to have surgery. So they went in, they scraped all that out, did biopsy. Luckily it was nothing. It was benign. And then I had them take the Nexplanon out while I did the surgery. I was like, just do it, whatever. So anyway, after that, then my periods were regular. Like I could plan them to the day, maybe within a day, and they were normal. And I was like, oh, thank God, finally. And I wasn't on anything. Then I got on to a low dose progesterone just because I had met someone and I wanted to be careful, and I don't know what they're doing. I didn't want any more kids. He didn't want any more kids. He had a son. I have 2 girls. I was like, I'm good, So I had actually been begging for a hysterectomy, or tubal ligation or an ablation, and they wouldn't do it because I'm still in my childbearing years. So insurance wouldn't cover it. So that was really frustrating. So anyway, met someone, and things were great. Literally 4 weeks in, I found out I was pregnant. So it was like the first time I had Whoopi. in a couple of years. And the first time I do it, I get pregnant. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I also was diagnosed with endometriosis. So getting pregnant was supposed to be extremely difficult with everything that's going on with my uterus. And I was on birth control. So I had two things that should have stopped me from getting pregnant, and they didn't. So anyway, I was upset at first. Maybe upset's not the right word. I was in shock. Can you guys not do your moaning here? Like, go away. This one's being a good boy. So, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I was in shock. I found out about October 20th, 22nd probably, because I was waiting for my period to come and it didn't come. I was like, okay, it's just maybe off a day, because I had been moody, my boobs hurt, I had cramping, my back hurt, all the signs of Aunt Flo coming, right? Well, Aunt Flo didn't come. She never showed up. So after 2 days, I decided to take a pregnancy test at work because I have access to those. And yeah, it came up positive. And so I told him that night, and he didn't freak out or anything. He said, okay. He said, I'm not going anywhere. So, and I was like, that's great. So anyway, things continued to be good with us through the rest of October, and November, and December was a rocky month. So December 3rd, I was scheduled to have surgery on my right ankle again because I tore all the ligaments and screwed up the previous surgery I had 9 years ago. And he took me to my surgery and was supposed to be, the one taking care of me when I got home. As soon as we got home after picking up all my meds and stuff, I was in a lot of pain. I had a catheter in the back of my knee that was giving me medicine through a pain ball to numb my leg, which it was, but I could still feel pain. So it was super uncomfortable. Anyway, we picked up all the meds, and then when we got home, I came in, and I was on crutches, and I came in to go to the bathroom. And he was bringing everything else in my purse. We had gotten some food and my meds. So when I come out of the bathroom, everything was set on this little table on the side of the couch where I was going to be laid up for a while. The pharmacy bag that had all my meds in it was like ripped open, and I'm like, did you get into this? He's like, no, I just, and I'm like, okay. So I pulled out everything and set it up, and I looked at my pain med bottle, and there was there's supposed to be 30. Well, there wasn't. There was 10 left. I'm like, what the heck? Did they screw up? So I opened it to count them, and he sat down next to me very quickly and panicked and said, I took some. And I'm like, well, give them back. I'm going to need my pain meds. I just had surgery, literally. And he's like, no, I took them. He took 8 of my pills and just ate them. So, and I don't know what he did with the others. Anyway, I was pissed because I'm like, that is the most selfish thing someone could do. And when all this medicine wears off that I have right now, and I'm in serious pain, and I run out of pain meds because you took them, I'm just going to sit there and be miserable, and that's going to be your fault. And I was just so mad. I'm like, get out. Get the F out. So I kicked him out. And he did. He left. And then I didn't hear from him for a week. And I'm like, I tried texting him, and none of my texts would go through. I tried calling, and it said that the number's not accepting incoming calls. So then I had my friend. I'm like, did he block me? What is going on? Then my roommate, actually. What is going on there? Anyway, I had her try calling and texting him, and same thing. So I was like, okay, so he didn't block me, something's going on. And then a week and a half later, the next Wednesday, so my surgery was on a Monday. I didn't hear from him till the following Wednesday. So a week and a couple days. And He texted me from a new number and told me he had been in jail since the day of my surgery. I guess I should say, he was married and he's divorced, and he's still living with his ex because they own the house and they're trying to sell it. And anyway, she's an alcoholic. He's a recovering alcoholic. Yeah, I know. It sounds bad. It really does sound bad when I tell the story. But he also did 4 tours in Iraq and has pretty bad PTSD. He has seen some shit. So that's kind of where the alcoholism came in. But he knew he had a problem, and he actually checked himself into detox and rehab and stuff, and goes to therapy through the VA, and so he's on top of it. She's not. So it's like a toxic environment for him to still be there. He took the basement, she took the upper floor. The basement flooded. So he was always either staying at my house or, just trying to avoid her as much as possible. So apparently Monday night, she had drank half a bottle of whiskey, passed out on the couch. He just did his thing, whatever. He was packing his stuff. He had a place that he was going to be moving into the following day. When she got up, she just started screaming at him and yelling and trying to pick a fight. And he told her all about, he's like, I've moved on from you. He told her about me and the baby and that he was moving out. And she got really mad and was hitting him and clawing him and ripping his clothes. And so he kind of pushed her away. And since she was drunk, she stumbled back and she hit her back on a countertop. And then she called the cops and he got arrested for domestic abuse, felony, and was in jail for a week and a half. Anyway, I stuck by this guy through all that. I forgave him for stealing my meds. I was understanding, I was understanding with his PTSD. I never asked him about it. He would if he wanted to tell me about it, I was open and I would listen. And then the whole going to jail thing too. I'm I'm here for you, whatever you need. And then he just kind of faded away. He wouldn't talk to me anymore. And I'm just I don't deserve this, And then on Christmas Eve, he texted me and said, we're in this together as far as the pregnancy goes and the baby, but we're not going to be in a relationship. And he told me that over text message on Christmas Eve morning. Yeah. I didn't do anything to deserve to be treated that way, but it happened. I'm a very caring person, and when I care about you, I will do anything for you. So I don't know. It hurts because that does happen. If you have a big heart, usually those people get hurt the most because they get taken advantage of. So it just made me cry. Don't I deserve love? Anyway, so he says he'll be there, but financially and help out, but I don't know because he hasn't asked once about appointments, about how I'm doing. It doesn't even know how far along I am. So anyway, wow. I am 14 weeks and 4 days today. My roommate knows the gender, but I don't, because we're going to do a little gender reveal. The girls, I told them when I passed 12 weeks, and I showed them the ultrasound pictures, and they're so excited. Hey, no, that's not yours. Get out. I'll show you the ultrasound pictures. The last one I got was at it's dark. About 10 weeks, I think. Yeah, 10 weeks, because it was after my surgery. They did a scan just to make sure everything was okay. Baby's heart rate was low, but that's to be expected because I had been on anesthesia and pain meds and stuff. Excuse me. So this was one of my, wait, which one? Yeah, so this is my gummy bear one in the beginning, 8 weeks, 5 days. This one, I believe, yeah, this was the day of the surgery. So they just made sure her heart was good. And it was. It was a little low. So I think it was like 140 something. Oh, no, it was 156. And now baby's been at 153. Started out at about 163. Uh-oh. Okay. It's stuck together. This one's cute. So this is at about 10 weeks. And let's see. So this is a leg, arm, head. This is your little body and a little foot. And there's, you can actually see toes. Oh my gosh. This one's not really easy to see, but a little gummy bear got bigger. So that's what I have. I have another appointment on the 15th. And luckily, I'm seeing a doctor from my work. So, and I'm working in that area for the next couple of weeks. So I constantly ask, you're not going to come in. I constantly ask the other, my friends, the other MAs, to come do a Doppler on me because I just love to hear the heartbeat. Or I'll just take a Doppler and, hi, baby, you know. So anyway, symptoms. Let's do this. Symptoms. I went through horrible morning sickness. It was all day sickness. I threw up all the time. It was the worst. But luckily, because of where I work, I have access to samples. And one of the doctors had samples of, it's called Diclagus. I don't know. Anyway, it is an anti-nausea medication for pregnant women. And let me tell you, it was a dream come true. I was going to say amazing, and that amazing was going to come out. So that helped a lot. At 14 weeks now, I still get nauseous in the morning, but it's not terrible. And as long as I'll go eat like a little cup of peaches or a pear. Oh, no, it's peaches. It's peaches. My brain. Oh my gosh. And then I'm usually okay. I've been addicted to my tea lately. Yes, it's caffeinated, which I know is okay to do a little bit. I have decaf as well. So I have my caffeinated one, and then I'll bring my decaf tea bags to work to make. Cravings, burgers. Yeah, lots of burgers and chicken in a burger. No, baby. Yeah, I'll eat anything at this point. Ice cream. I've been craving ice cream, but I haven't bought any ice cream. So I need to do that. I'm actually about to go. Oh no, I can't. My tag's expired. I have so much I have to do. Let's see. I can feel little kicks and flutters. And I've been having very vivid dreams that it's a girl, although we all kind of want a boy, just because I have 2 girls already, and I've had that experience, and I'd like to experience a son, a boy. But again, I would be fine with a girl because, hey, at least I know what to do. Either way, I'll be excited. The girls are really excited. They want a boy. They want a brother. But, I don't know. I have very vivid dreams that it's a girl. Like, I don't know why. And I have like a gut feeling it's a girl. But again, with Lily and Kaylee, I had gut feelings that, not so much Kaylee, but more Lily, I had gut feelings that they were going to be boys. And they were not. So, who knows? We'll see. I'm usually wrong. Which means I'm always right. Anyway, I guess I'm going to wrap this up because I did not know it was almost 20 minutes long, and nobody likes that. I will do a belly shot and show you how much I have grown. I'm definitely bigger, quicker than this third pregnancy. Oh, you know what? I will turn on the light because it's so dark. So that's 14 weeks. Still haven't gained any weight. So I'm sitting at 150. If I don't suck in. If I do, there it is. So Yeah, I mean, this belly, this uterus has been through this before and knows what to do. So, my hair. Okay, I will wrap this up and I will start to do updates weekly if I can. Bye, guys.